It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got C.J. Stroud. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. We can hardly wait for the start of this one, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. On first down, it's Goff. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. They'll run out of the gun. And it's Stevenson. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He finds his tight end, Dulcich.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one, deep downfield for Chase. Jabril Peppers in coverage, able to knock that one away. 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. The Dragons getting their punt team out here. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Dragons offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud to throw. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll try it now with Gibbs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll try to run with Robinson. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Dragons. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The ball's out, and the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the...
And he's in! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Dragons! The extra point is good. And the Dragons extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go play action with Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dragons offense ready to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
First down, Dragons.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. A second down throw for Stroud. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. A good down, and it's an incompletion.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
His kick is good. And the Dragons going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Bryce Behringer now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Stroud. To the left side. Caught by Chase. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. To throw, it's Stroud. There's Jefferson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the option, here's Robinson. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. The PAT up and good. And the Dragons extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Throwing here is Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They motion the slot man left. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Dragons offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On play action, Stroud. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put them in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Goff. He's got room past the 35. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. The middle of the field, he's got Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They send him right out of the slot. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Going up top for Evans. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Gain of 6. First down, Dragons.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. That one finds Chase. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught by Gibbs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Woo! They get 15 on that game. That's enough for a first down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. They'll run with Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll be taken down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point, up and good. And the Dragons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to... Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Second down and 3.
At the 34-yard line.
He's got that complete to Knox. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun here on 3rd down. It's nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dragons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So, third and long. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, it's Goff. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dragons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A run here with Gibbs. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And Antonio, first down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Quick throw, taken in. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's the 17-yard line.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dragons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
32-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 31-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They motion the slot man left. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Stroud. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Gibbs. Powering forward. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Goff to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Slot receiver headed right. On 2nd down, Goff. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Right back to Evans. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They're trying to run some clock here, and they'll start this drive 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. So 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd down and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Dragons punt team unit comes out. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. Goff to throw again on 2nd down. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dragons stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Goff. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.